Hi everyone, it's Thursday the 30th of November. Time is, I've been here a couple of hours trying to find a fish again. It's now 10 to 1. My rod's been out 15 minutes. Farlows, peg 42. There's still nothing else to go on, to be honest. It's very quiet here. The wind's absolutely bitter northerly. But I'm only here for 24 hours and then I'm packing up tomorrow morning and then going over to Willow Fisheries for that social with Mark. There's a load of guys going over there. So yeah, I thought I'd get 24 hours in before because the big girls are due, you know, and I've done the same as I've done last week. I'm in peg 42, I've put 3 singles out there at range. Hope. There's a guy in peg 43 where I was last week. He's been there since Tuesday and not had a bite, not seen nothing. But there's nothing else to go on. No one's catching. And it's fairly busy up here and all. So I've got 3 hinge stiffs out again. Pink, white and yellow. Peppers and the yellow, you know, pineapple. But from JH Baits. But I'm just going to do what I've done last week. It's going to be cold again tonight. Like this morning it was a proper frost. I've had man flu all week. I've got a viral throat infection, so I've been rough as a badger's arse. But you know, there's only so much you can do moping around at home. My missus is not well, she's got the same. My boys had it for a couple of weeks, so I'm trying hopefully this cold will clear it. But I've been felt like shit for the last few days, I'll tell you that. I was going to go live one of the nights, I can't remember what night it was. I think it was Tuesday night after Leon, but I felt so rough I couldn't be bothered. I was all bunged up. But I'm going to go live tonight from Farlows and I'll go live again tomorrow night from Willow Park. So yeah, I'll show you the lake that we're looking at the minute. Where I'm sitting actually, it's actually really protected. But you can see the same position. I was to the right of that island last time, casting to it, but basically the whole island's mine from this swim. So my 3 rods are to the left, as you look at it, that's mixed. To the left of it, middle of it, right of it, at range. So that's how we're looking. Wind's going left to right, so I've got my bivvy back facing the wind, so I'm quite warm actually. It's actually nice when the sun's out. So yeah, this is a lazy man swim as well. Because look, see my car is? My rods are here. When you're not feeling 100%, it's perfect. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Last week I managed to nick 2 out of here. So we'll see what happens. Do you know what else is interesting? You know, on my last vlog, I filmed the cormorant taking the coot and that. A couple of people messaged me saying they've seen them take ducklings and stuff like that. I just didn't know that. I honestly thought they just lived on fish. But you learn something every day, don't you? Learn something every day. So yeah, if I get one, the camera will be straight on. It's actually really pleasant. I know it's like top maximum 3 degrees I think it is. It's minus something in that wind, I tell you that, it's bloody freezing. But it's actually quite pleasant sitting here. Anyway, if I get anything guys, the camera will be straight on. Fingers crossed I pick one up. I'm not too hopeful to be honest, the way how cold that wind is, but got to be in it to win it. It just takes one of them big girls to slip up. Well happy. You know, when I left last week, on the way out, the big common come out from the end of the arm. That's the fish I've been after. It come out at 45 pounds, the lake record now. Stunning fish. Stunning fish. No, hopefully he'll slip up again. But we'll see. Anyway, I'll catch you guys soon. Alright, little update. It's 3 o'clock now. It's absolutely bitter. The old Thermalat's out. It's tomato soup time now. Cup of soup. But it's very, very quiet. Looks like it's going to snow or something over there. The sky's black. Temperature's really dropped. I'll show you the lake. That's what we're looking at. It's very moody. Still not seen nothing show. There's a lot of coots out there. They've all moved in for some reason. The last 20 minutes. This northwesterly wind is bitter. You know, it's a deeper part of the lake I'm fishing in, so you think that will take the longest to cool down. That's where the fish should be, really. But we shall see. Yeah, again, I've opted to put no bait out at all. I'm just fishing singles. This guy opposite in Scots is spawning a granny out of it. I don't know if he's fishing maggot or whatever, but he's putting a lot of bait out. A couple of fish have come out on the end of the arm again, and I think he's had 5 tench as well. Do you know, all the years he fished this place, he probably had 2 or 3 tench maximum, and he's had 5 tench. So it's a tencher feed, and bloody carp got to be, surely. The carp still seems to be down by that weed, but it's busy down there anyway. I did look down there, and the only swim that was available was diamonds, and I stood in there for a while to see if I could see anything, but there's nothing there. So the best option, I think, is where I am again. There it goes. Last week I did have one about 2:30, and then again like 1 o'clock in the morning, wasn't it? So, but I've caught out of here in the winter before at night. Most of my bites have come at night. This is a swim that I had the 3310 mirror on one of my previous blogs in March, and that was cast into the showing fish. So you know, if I see one show, I will wind one of the rods and donk it on its head. I'm sitting out the front of the bivvy, watching the water the whole time, but nothing. It's still nice to be out. Any second that can rattle off with a 40-pounder on it. And all the fish in there are stunning, even the big ones. food package this time because I feel a bit groggy and stuff, so I've just bought I don't really have pot noodles, but I got myself a curry pot noodles and cup of soup and a Ginster's limited edition turkey and bacon Christmas pasty or something, and it's here if I want it. I didn't want them to deliver something. I've not really got an appetite. I ain't really had an appetite all week, so it's a waste if it gets delivered. That's the thing, guys, in the winter as well, just keep plenty of hot fluids coming in and going in there. A cup of soup or hot chocolate, whatever you like, really, just keep them going in there. And obviously hot food. I'm looking forward to going to Willows tomorrow. Meet up with all the guys. I ain't seen them for a while. Terry Donaldson's going, Tadgy's going, John Wallace, Max. I think Tommy Hughes is fishing it, Mark Renwick, Mark Rosen. There's a few people going down there, so it should be quite good. It's fishing hard, like everywhere is at the minute, but more of a social. I was going to do 48 hours down there, but I've got a christening on Sunday, 10:30 in the morning. So I said to my wife, I'll go Thursday, do 24 hours at Farlows, because a lot of them they're not getting there till tomorrow. So I thought I'd come on here and then meet up there tomorrow and do 24 hours on there. Wife's out Christmas shopping at the minute, getting all that done. I put the Christmas decorations up right outside my house yesterday. Where I live is cul-de-sac, and nearly every house put out outside Christmas lights and stuff, and it looks so nice. When we drive up there at night, it's so good. So I was doing that yesterday afternoon, bloody freezing doing that and all. Because I've got like a cherry tree in my front garden and I pruned it all back yesterday and then put all the lights up in it. It takes a while to do it all. My son helped me do it. So I've got like a snowman, a Father Christmas and a penguin. They all blow up in the front flower bed. You know, and all the kids up the road, they love it. You know, my kids are old now, but it's just nice to be part of the community up there. You don't get that nowadays. You know, a lot of people don't even know their neighbours are. So we try and be friendly where we live and we get on with everyone really. Yeah, that job's done. It's out of the way. Work's quiet, wise, because they're all out of the country. I've got a session booked up here with Mark. Mark, you've seen on the social, we've done it. Beginning of February we're going to come up. That's like a month before our BCAC qualifier on it. Guys, if I don't start pointing out spots where I'm fishing through this winter on Farlows, the simple reason is I got my BCAC qualifier on here in March, and I don't want people who ain't fished it before, I've booked on the qualifier. And I'm like giving them basically spots, which is like shooting myself in the foot a mark. So I'm going to have to, just until March, stop showing them the spots I'm fishing at. Obviously if I'm in a swim, I've done it before, I can't do nothing about that, but from now on I can't really do that, so it's just taking the advantage away from us. I'm sure you guys will understand that. I'm not doing it because I don't want to do it, I'm doing it for a necessity really. It's the first time I've entered the BCAC, so you know, it's a prestigious event and we're going to go for it. We normally fish UK carp champs, but to be honest, it's a bit of a shambles, that is. You know, they don't supply enough marshals on the matches. You know, BCAC, if you've seen it on BT Sport or whatever, it's really well organised and well run. So me and Mark decided we're going to do that. I'm looking forward to that. And me and Mark are going to do a week at Farlows in May. We're going to do a solid week here, a 7-day week here. And I'm going to probably bring 60-70 kilo boiling and absolutely smash it in here. And you know, if they're on the feed, which they probably will be in May, end of May, go for a big hit. Mark will bring the same amount of bait, probably 100 kilo between us, or 150 kilo between us or something. And you know, really go for it. I've never done a week on it, but I'm not going to France next year, so I'm going to do it on here. I'm going to France the following year, so I'm going to try and get a big hit out of it. But yeah, I look forward to that. Middle of January 16th, I think I'm going to Orlando in America for 2 weeks. My boy's 21st, and he wants to go there, so we're going out there for a couple of weeks. So yeah, before we know it, it'll be spring. 1st December tomorrow. I'll be up here day after Boxing Day for 3 nights. I do that every year. I don't know if anyone else will come up then. I don't think Mark is, but there might be a couple of people. I'll find out tomorrow at the social. Anyone else fancies doing a session? But yeah, just play it by ear, fishing wise. I'm getting this other business off the road, off the ground at the minute. Just getting everything in place for the new year to launch that. So yeah. The other thing, on my live feed tonight, the guy who won the competition, 48-hour session with me, hasn't come forward. So the second place, it's now up for grabs for him. He'll get a week, and if he doesn't claim it, then third place. So we'll just go from there, and if it doesn't happen that again, then I should just redraw it completely again. Until someone comes forward and claims it. And then when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm 668 I think now, which is amazing. 175 subscribers I've had in the last 20 days I think it is, which is fantastic. I always say that, you know, the filming I do is not everyone's cup of tea, but at the end of the day, there's no airs and graces with me. You see what you get, and that's it. I'm not into massive editing of it at all, and putting crap, you know, shit loads of music over the videos, and you know, I do minimal editing. I get home, it goes onto my laptop, I'll play the whole sequence, go back, cut the odd bit out, especially swearing, like if someone comes in to swim and they swear or whatever, I'll try and keep all that out of it, but I just leave it running the camera, you know. At the end of the day, it's real time. You know, I lose fish, or blank, It's just, you know, we all go through it. You know, a lot of people probably disagree with the rigs I use and stuff like that, but that's in their opinion. I only use what works for me, and that goes with bait-wise. You know, there's so many different bait companies out there, and people are happy on their bait companies. If that suits them, then good luck to them. There's too much bitching in the carp world, it's ridiculous. You know, I belong to a lot of Facebook groups, like, and you know, someone will ask a simple question and he gets absolutely ripped to pieces. It's not about that. You know, it's supposed to be enjoyable, for Christ's sake. It's not life or death. It's an enjoyable hobby. It's an outdoor life and a social life. We're all like-minded people. That's what I like about it. And it's changed a lot in the last few years, fishing. Very bitchy. You know, the internet's destroyed it really. Because when I first started carping, obviously there was no internet on it. Any information you wanted to learn was through Carp Talk, Angling Times, Carp World, that sort of thing, you know. And now there's too many instant anglers that haven't grown up, been on the canal catching roach, gudgeon, perch, moving on to another, you know, moving on to carp and runs waters and stuff like that. You know, it's everyone to their own, but I just feel like angling is not. It's a learning curve, fishing, isn't it? I mean, I'm 45 years old and I still learn stuff all the time, and that's what it should be about. You know, your brain's a sponge at the end of the day. Take all the information in. If you can use any of it to your advantage, and it helps put fish on the bank, or you know, or a bit of tackle makes your life a bit easier, go for it. I find it really disheartening, like you see on some of the pages, like you might see a 16, 17-year-old kid, you know, he'll say something like, it's my birthday coming up, are these reels any good? And it might be, I don't know, the Nash BP reels or whatever, you know, and he says, are these any good? And people start slating him, you know, coffee grinding reels and stuff like that. Yeah, but at the end of the day, at 16 years old, he's got a reel that works and he can get on the bank fishing. You know, not everyone's got £1,000 to spend on a reel or whatever. You know, I give a lot of my second, you know, the stuff that I don't use anymore. If I upgrade, then I put it up on the farlows page, and I give my stuff away. I've given a bivvy away, distance sticks. I've given loads of stuff away, nooking mats. Because at the end of the day, if you can help a kid out, I would have been grateful at 16 for someone to put up. I've got a bivvy if you want it free of charge. You know, there was nothing wrong with it, but I don't know, there just don't seem to be any help for youngsters no more. And if angling carries on the way it's carrying on, you know, there ain't going to be no carp fishing in 20 years' time or whatever. I love to see kids on the bank, you know, youngsters and their school holidays and stuff like that. You know, in my eyes, the EA should, anyone under the age of 18 should be able to fish for free. It shouldn't be 16, it should be under the age of 18, because a lot of kids are still in education, college and stuff like that. And you know, and it gives them some incentive. Instead of straight away they start fishing, they've got to go and buy a rod licence and stuff. Just help these youngsters out. Right, that's my bit of rant over. I'm going to turn this camera off now. We ain't got long till dark now, 45 minutes, something like that. I'm not going to touch the rods, there's no point. leave them out there until I get a tape. Right, I'll catch you guys soon. Right, it's just literally coming up to 4 o'clock now. Every single bloody tufty, whatever they are literally over my spot. Where are they? All over my rod, right hand rod. Good morning, it's just gone 7 o'clock. Been waiting for it to get light so I can put the camera back on. The wind is vicious. No action through the night. Very, very quiet. It's been raining, spitting rain, or sleet, whatever it is. But yeah, the clouds look a bit menacing, to be honest. The wind swung round a bit now, it's nearly like coming towards me. It's cold. Definitely cold. Still, I'm here till about, I'm going to give it till about 10 o'clock I think, because I need to go into Eric's and get some gas. They did a Coleman 500 gas canisters, 6 for 20 quid, or 19 quid or something like that it is. So I was going to get some of them. It's cheap, that is. As some people may know, if you go in your local tobacco shop, whatever, they're like $6.99 each or something like that. And the Coleman one's a good one. It burns well in low temperatures. So yeah, I'm going to go around and get that. And then make my way around to Willow Park Fishery and meet up with all them guys. Start again. It's fishing hard. It's fishing quiet there at Willow Park. It's quiet here. But it's fairly busy already. The gates have just opened and there's cars driving past me, turning around and going back because it's full up. I wouldn't want to be on that factory bank, I know that. That's that bank over there. Because that wind, that's them swims out. I no way want to be in the teeth of that. So if there was swims available down the other end yesterday, I would have been down there because that would have been right on the back of the wind. But it is what it is on a day ticket water. It's still time, still pick a bite up early morning here. I need to come up with a carp fishing bedpan. So when you're dying for a pee in 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, it's like minus whatever outside, you ain't got to get out of bed. Carpy one. And then sell it to Corda. And then they'll sell it for 40 quid. But yeah, good luck guys, anyone that's out on the bank at the minute, because it's grim. We're supposed to be getting this cold weather now for about a month I think. I was on my live feed last night and a lot of guys were saying that they've got snow where they are. Definitely hadn't done down this way yet. I don't think it's far off, to be honest. It feels like it's going to snow. Anyway, I'm going to get the kettle on, have another cuppa, and I'll get the camera on if I get a fish, I'll give you a little update before I pack up and whatever. Catch you guys soon. It's 9 o'clock now and the old current bun's poking his head up. It actually feels quite warm with that sun in my face. Still no fish. I'm starting to pack down now. It's hard going, that's for sure. Probably the coldest wind this lake's had on it since February, March time, I'd say. So it's got to have an effect on the fish, 100%. Not touched the rods, I cast out once when I got it yesterday. There's no point. I know I'm fishing where I've caught before, so I always show at that range where I'm at, so if they're there, they're there, if they're not, they're not. But you know, even through the winter down this end of the lake, the fish show themselves. If you was allowed zigs on here, then I'd probably put a zig out there. Because they're probably mid-water, 3/4, whatever. But I don't think they're on the bottom. Really don't. Might be the odd fish down there, but the majority of them I think are mid-water. Rods and then get them in, get that willow park set up there, and then hopefully nick 1 or 2 from there. There I'm going to fish some wafters. I only had 2 rods there. I'm going to fish wafters with little bags of pellet. Quite close in there, to be honest. I'm not going to fish out far. Yeah, the sky's clearing. I think it's going to be a nice crisp day, to be honest. The sun comes up. At least I've had the rods out there, I'm trying. That's all you can do, innit? Can't catch them at home on the sofa. Farlows always pays you back. You go through spells at farlows. I know I've only done this session, but I'm just saying, like, next time I could end up with 2 or 3 fish at exactly the same swim. Can't make the carp feed, that's the thing. It's amazing how the whole lake can switch off. Fish communicating, or you just don't know, do you? What world they live in. Mysterious world. The pads look good. If that sun comes up, it's quite shallow water in the pads, which is directly in front of me through that gap. You can see it from here. Look, I'll get the camera on it. It's on the back of the wind. Look. Look how calm it is in there, look. So, you know, that might be a good shout for someone who gets in there. Right, if I don't get a fish between now and an hour's time, I shall see you at Willow Park Fishery. And hopefully we get a fish. We'll go live again tonight at 7 o'clock. And we'll see what happens there. Right, speak to you guys soon. Cheers. Alright guys, at Willow Park. It's like a summer's day here. I'm on the back of the wind, peg 14. Rods are out before I've done anything else. 3 singles, pinged them out. I ain't going to put some bait out here though. But the sun, it's glorious. It's honestly, I'm sweating sitting here, setting up. If I was a carp, I would be here 100%. I've seen fish showing, which opposite me. Where are we? To the right, that's Taj in there, and then to the right there's Nick Young. So, but there's a load more guys to turn up yet. So yeah, looking hopeful. Beautiful sitting here, absolutely glorious. I missed the swan. Yeah, caught my line. And I'm fishing slack lines, idiot. But yeah, it's looking really, really good. Right, I'm getting the kettle on and I'll get back to you soon. I'll walk you around the point we're on. This is my swim, got a little bench there. Mark Rosen's going to join me on the right. We've got John Wallace and Goss here coming up. Either of these swims here. And look at this, what he's marked out for us. 2 benches, gazebo, and big fire pits. So later on I'm going to move these 2 containers either side of that gazebo. He's cut us all wood up, look. So keep us all cosy tonight when the temperature drops, because it will drop because the sky's really, really clear. But it's looking beautiful. I mean, look how windy it is there. You guys can see how windy that is. Yeah? And then look where I am. Look. They've got to be here, haven't they? Got to be. Absolutely got to be here. So yeah, I'm just going to get the kettle on. Look at the sun in there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, catch you soon. Fire pit we've got going. I've got the camera out. It's now 6:30 and Paul Goss has just had a fish. Just landed it for him, so I'm going to get him on film. See you in a second. Don't it look warm? Right,
my hands freezing.
that's a nice fish.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's the first one for Paul Goss.
Come on,
Lovely looking fish. Just want to stamp a fish in here.
Immaculate, Goss.
Yeah, well done, mate. Lovely.
Are you getting pictures in that place?
No. Use your phone, Mark. Morning. Very quiet for me last night. Apart from Paul Goss, who's had one, and Max had one. They're catching over big beds of bait, and which I've done as well, but we've had a couple of fish show really short. I've just been picked up by a bloody coot. So I'll just chuck that rod back out again. But yeah, it weren't as cold last night, definitely not. But we've been at it since 5:30, tea, coffee, and all around a fire. But yeah, just 2 fish, but they're starting to show out here now. It's amazing sunrise this morning. I've got some pictures on my camera of it. It's really, really good. But yeah, apart from that, very quiet. The guys on the opposite bank, they were up till, I don't even know what time it was this morning, early hours this morning. Some sawheads over there, I think. Don't know if they've got any fish to report, but it's definitely a lot better than what it was when I was at Farlows, that's for sure. It's milder. So yeah, it's going to be a nice day, I think. That's what the lake's looking like at the minute. But there's no wind on it at all. Completely gone now, which is good. I'm going to go round in a minute with a camera. I'm going to film, get Max's fish on the camera, take a few photos for him, get that on the blog. So yeah, it'll be good. Anyway, I'll give you an update soon. I'll get fish. I'm on the opposite side of the bank now where Max has had his fish. That's Gossy there. And then I'm well, we just see, you can't really see from there, but I'm there, so just looking out, and you see the old fire still going behind Gossy's head there. Look, it's not him smoking. It looks like he's smoking. It's pretty quiet, to be fair. The fish is down here. I'm going to sort it out in a minute. Max just gone round to the loo, I think. See the other boys over there, Donaldson and all that lot. Taj.
Yeah, it's a nice day for it.
Fucking last night, man.
I want to see it. I want to see him in Jason. They're bubbling.
Food bubbling, turning.
Well done, Max. £19.
Yes, sir.
Second fish out on the social. Well done, lad. Brilliant, Max. Right, let's go. Alright guys, it's 10:30 now. I'm going to give it another hour or so and then wrap it up. All the guys on opposite bank now are bombing the granny out of it, putting a load of bait in. No one's caught apart from the two. But you know, it is what it is. It was more about meeting up with everyone really than catching a fish. If I'd have caught it, it'd have been a bonus. You know, I only see some of these guys twice, 3 times a year. Perfect, mate. Cheers, John.
Breakfast is served, son.
Breakfast delivery, eh? So yeah, start wrapping down. Mark Renwood's going to jump in after me here. So there we go. Anyway, guys, thanks for subscribing and joining my live feeds and stuff like that. Until I'm on the bank next time, which I'm not sure it's going to be, but it will be pretty soon. Tight lines still on the bank. If I get a fish between now and then, or any of the guys catch one, I'll get the camera and we'll capture that. But yeah, see you soon.